Alright guys, welcome back. So I have actually connected from my machine directly to the machine in the cloud, but you guys are going to have to keep using the way we did so far, basically the window that we created. Like every time you lose connection or anything, you got to come here and just press this button and it will take you to the machine. It's just easier for me and I want to go faster, so don't have to take way too much of your time. Okay, so this is where you would be working, whichever name you come up with, and I'll come right back here once I'm done showing you guys a few things. So we are going to go to the root folder. Everything on your system is going to be under this directory. Okay, now forget what this tree command is. You are going to use the ls command to query all the contents, but this just gives a better presentation. So these are all the directories under the root folder. Okay, so that's why they start with /bin/boot/dev. Now we can look at the contents of these individual folders, but they are all system folders except for the home directory, and which is where we will be working. So we're going to go into that home directory, and when we go there we can verify where we are by using a command which basically is present working directory. But instead of all that, in Unix you use a lot of short forms, and that's going to show us the directory that we're in. So once again, cd/ would get you to the root folder. After that you're going to go into, by change directory, the folder home that exists under /, and then now I'm gonna use this fancy command which I learned 2 days ago. So basically under home there are these folders, and that's basically for each user. For Joe, it's Joe's directory Joe, Johnny's directory Johnny, Johnny Azad is Johnny Azad's directory, and Johnny Rebates, it's a user called Johnny Rebates, Lisa, Roger, and so on and so forth. So now that I have shown you guys this structure, we're gonna go and work into Johnny Azad. We're going to work at Johnny Azad, but this is a super user and we don't need to be working as super user, because you can cause unnecessary things that you don't need to do. I mean, like, you should not be on logging as the, what do you call it, super user, but just for showing the structure I logged in as super user. So I'm going to exit out of the super user, and now I am logged in as Johnny Azad, and you can find out who you are logged in by using whoami command. So whoami gives you the name of your username, pwd gives you the current working directory. Okay, now this folder is also called your home folder. Couple of commands, like you're going to want to create your own files, you're going to want to create your own directory structures. So on this machine, if I was working on, let's say, this training, so I'm going to create a folder called training. Then I'm going to go in, then I'm going to create one more folder called videos, basically whatever I'm recording, and then one more folder called images. Okay, so now once again ls, and that'll give you the 3 folders that are under your directory. All right, now we can go inside one of these directories, and I'm going to go inside training. So I basically am working in the training folder now. We can verify that with, once again, the whole path, and I keep wanting to clear the screen. Okay, now we're going to create our first file here. And to create an empty file in Linux, the command that you use is touch and first.txt. Okay, same way we're gonna create another file and it's called second.txt. So to see the contents of this file, you are going to use the cat command. And while you guys are not watching, I'm going to create one more file here. Okay, so we have 3 files. Now we are going to look at the contents of first.txt, nothing in it. Second.txt, again, nothing in it. But this third file that I just created had some content. So when you say cat, it's going to show you the content of that file. Okay? So now the next command that we're going to try is to delete the files that we have, and we're going to get rid of the first.txt because we don't like it because it's empty. So the command for that is rm, and there we go. The file is gone. So now the exact same way I can create a directory here, and let's call it temp, and I can remove this. Let's do this. So now from the color code, you are able to tell here that the temp is a directory and the second.txt and third.txt is a file, and this is by default. You don't have to do anything for that. This will come preset with the machine that you're going to create. So now we're going to remove that directory. Okay, and the directory is gone. Okay, what's the next one?